And just think of it as an empty space, right?
So
the double dot is what? The same as which fret?
the double dot is the same as 1,
Nope.
as 0.
Yeah, the double dot's the same as 0. So if you're going to go ahead and put your index finger back on that first fret over there. Go ahead and put it on the first fret.
Oh.
Yeah, so if that's 12 plus 1, right? 0 plus 1, 12 plus 1.
Wait, what?
That's 0 plus 1, right?
Yeah.
Can you find that on the other side of the 12th fret? There it is, right. But can you do it diagonally?
Probably.
So think diagonally means the four corners, right? Remember the four corners?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. So wait, what do I do exactly?
So play the first fret and the other one on the first fret. So there should be two notes on the first fret.
Sorry, wait, what?
There should be two notes on the first fret. Big string, small string.
That are what?
That are F notes.
That are F notes. Okay, well.
That's one of them. And then what about the small string? So you know you have two E strings, right? Yeah, okay. Now let's do the same thing past the 12th fret. Okay, do you see how those four are the same notes?
Yeah.
Those are the four corners, right?
Yeah.
So can we start from the first corner and move diagonally to the third corner? First corner. And the third corner.
Wait.
Close.
You want me to?
Well, that's not the right fret.
Oh, shit.
So that's the first corner. And that's the fourth corner. That's the second corner.
That's the wrong
not the right
fret.
Alright, so the correct order is going to be corner number 1 to corner number 3, diagonally across.
Okay.
Perfect. So that's how you want to think of it. And use your pinky for corner 3, right? Index to pinky.
Alright.
Okay, let's try it again. So index finger on the first corner, pinky on the third corner.
Index finger on the... Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then pinky on the third corner. There we go. Alright, so like when you're trying to look for that last note, all you got to do is remember where the very first note is, and you'll find the last note, just like that.
Okay.
Because it's the mirror image, right? It's this.
Yeah.
It's just a copy. All right, so let's go backwards now on the F. Starting with your pinky up there. It's gonna be rough going backwards, right? You gotta start with your pinky though.
Yeah. What the? I forgot the F completely.
You just played it. It's the third corner.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot it.
Where was it?
Well, the third corner is right here.
Yeah, with your pinky, right? That's not the right fret though.
Oh.
With your pinky, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So from there, let's find the third octave.
Well, let me think here.
Yeah, you can try to do that. There you go. So we gotta try to find a way to help you remember how to go forwards and backwards across these octaves without having to think about it very much, right?
Okay.
You know, I do have a tactic for that, right?
Yeah. What is it?
So it's called this thing right here. The IMPMPM.
Hold on.
See my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So you see how there's these little red spots here?
Yeah.
This is what we have to remember. You have to remember that pattern. Not only this pattern, but you also have to remember where the pinky goes at the very top, right? That's important.
Yeah.
So let's play the IMP pattern real quick here.
Wait, what?
IMP, index, middle, pinky.
Okay.
It's going to be on the first fret, index, and then the middle goes on which fret? Next octave, right? You see these red dots? These red circles?
Yeah.
So we're just following that with the index. The middle goes on the next red circle. Well, no. See, that's a triangle right there. That's an octave. Or that's a triad. But we want to play the 3 different octaves with 3 different fingers. See how it says I, M, P right there on the left side?
Yeah.
Let's use the index finger on the first one, the middle finger on the second one, and the pinky on the third one. Index, middle, and pinky. Okay, that was close. Remember, you gotta skip strings.
Yeah, it was. Hold on.
So index,
So.
there we go. That's right. And then where's the pinky go?
That's a long one.
You gotta lift your finger. You don't actually want to keep your fingers down. You're gonna lift them.
All right.
And where does the pinky go? Yeah, okay, good. So the order goes index, middle, pinky, middle, pinky, middle. I, M, P, M, P, M. I, M, P,
That's
oh,
wrong.
a little too high there. There it is. Okay, so I,
Goddamn.
I, M, P, M, P, M.
Hold on, wait.
You're so close.
No, I know where it is. I can memorize this with the 5. I was just making sure.
All right, and then we do it again. I, M, P, M,
What the? Oh.
P, M, I, M. All right, so it's really important that you try to make the stretch kind of work, okay? We don't want to slide your hand up and down and get it out of position. Keep your fingers sort of outstretched. You don't have to like stretch the whole way, but try to keep them kind of relatively kind of close. You're like just kind of like a seesaw where you're going to sort of rotate between I, M, P, M, P, M, I, M, P, and you're going to keep your hand in that position. But see what you were doing there was you kind of played the I, slid up, and then moved back, and then you lost your place. So you don't want to lose your place. It's gonna be really hard to find it.
Okay.
Keep your fingers kind of in the general areas, sort of hovering around the correct notes, so you can easily go back and forth between them like this.
All right.
Nice. There you go. Perfect. Now, where's the high 4? Where's the 4th one? With your pinky, right?
Yeah.
That's not the right fret, though. You see how it's just one past the 12th?
Yeah.
Just like it's one past the 0.
I keep accidentally hitting the 12.
And that's probably because there's a dot on that first fret, man. It's probably throwing you off.
I don't know why I did that.
So now let's go I. Index finger only.
Okay.
Same
You
pattern.
can probably get a guitar without a dot on the first, huh?
Yes. That's one thing that I try to do when it's something I try to look for when I get
really?
guitars. That they don't have the freaking extra dot there, because it throws you off, man. It's like, it's weird.
You know if there's a point in it, or just to look symmetrical, nice, whatever?
People make guitars all sorts of different ways, man. There's no point in having the volume knob so close to the strings that like when you play the guitar, it like moves the volume knob because you're touching it, because there's no point to that, but yet they do it anyway.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. And there's no point to making guitars that have only 21 frets, 22 frets. There's no point to that.
Yeah.
Yet they do it anyway. So these guitar makers, you just got to be careful. You just have to know what you want in a guitar and look for those specific things so you don't get screwed by these guitar makers that they just don't know what they're doing, you know? Because they don't play guitar. They make guitars.
All right. Can you tap with a clean tone?
Yeah, it's a little harder, but yeah.
Okay.
All
Do you think
right,
this lesson you could just show me how to tap, like a quick example, you know?
Okay. Here,
All
we're
right.
going to do it right now. Just, you're going to want your pick in your hand, though.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, because you got to be able to tap with your pick in your hand.
Oh,
So
that's...
you tap with your middle finger. Hold your pick like this normally, then tap with your middle finger, right?
What the hell?
Yeah, why not?
Like, with your right hand you tap?
Yeah, so you're gonna hold your pick normally, just totally normally, as you are, and then just bring your middle finger over, and you're gonna want to do this like on the first string. So, I don't know, keep your index finger. That's the 6th string.
Oh, the first, sorry. So wait,
Did it work?
which...
Well, I'd say
I'll
just the 5th fret.
Okay, I'll use my index for fretting.
Index on the 5th fret, right?
Okay.
And then use your middle finger to tap the 12th.
Do I have to play the string? Or...
Try to whack it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you want to kind of do two things. You want to whack it, and then you want to pull off. Whack it and pull off.
Okay, don't use my pick?
You don't want to use the pick, but you want to hold it just like you were going to pick normally.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and then just...
I hold my pick with my thumb and index.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And then you use your middle finger, right? The first thing you want to work on is the whack. Because the pull-offs are pretty easy. So practice whacking it and making sure you can hear a sound. One at a time, though. Just one, and listen. Same string, though. Same string. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you keep your index finger, right? See, it
Yeah,
doesn't,
that's cool.
you see why that doesn't make... Why does it matter?
I mean, because it's a fretting hand, right? It's just gonna play it.
Because you didn't do any pull-offs. You just did a hammer-on.
Oh,
If you were to pull off that finger, you would hear whatever your index finger is holding. But we're not practicing that yet. I want you to make sure to practice just a hammer-on first so you can hear it really cleanly.
okay.
That's the hardest part.
So just leave me with that for a while, and once I get it, oh.
So hit the note and hold it there. There we go. And do it again. Nice. So you just kind of do that a few times. Nice. Keep the index finger in one spot. From 5.
What's the point in tapping?
It's just a weird trick you can do. It helps you play kind of fast sometimes. It helps you hit these high notes that you can't normally hit if you're playing sort of low, and then you randomly just tap once. You play these really high pitched sounds that you can just get in there just like that, because you just whoop.
Oh, so tapping, let's say the 12th, is like playing it?
Yeah,
Just
it's just a
tapping it?
hammer on.
Okay.
And then
It seemed like, huh?
okay, so once you've got the hammer on, hold it for a second and then pull it off so you get a nice clean sound.
Okay.
Make sure see how the pull off is really easy. You get a nice sound out of that really easily.
Yeah.
The hammer on is the hard one to do. See that?
Okay.
Okay, so that's how you want to do this. That's how you want to practice it nice and slowly with different types of like riff combinations. You can sort of do other things with your left hand. Eventually, like in book 5 or something, I'm gonna have you guys like improvise with all the different techniques that you know.
Okay.
So that'll be part of it, and I'll make you practice tapping.
I've seen people like tap with multiple fingers. Is that?
Yeah, you can do that too. So
That seems hard.
So you got 3 fingers left, right? So you can do 3-finger tapping. And if you really wanted to go crazy, you could do 4-finger tapping. But honestly, you just need 2 fingers. That's good enough. So using your middle finger and your ring finger and just switching between those two, usually on 2 different strings. So try to keep try to put like index and ring. Make a power chord on the second string and the first string, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So on fret 5 and 7. With your left hand.
Oh.
Fret 5 and 7 on string 2 and 3. Or sorry, 2 and 1. Smallest strings. Small strings. 5 and 7.
Fine. Got it.
That's a 7 and 9. Well, that'll work too. It's a little better to do it low so you get a nice contrast between the sound.
Oh, this is a 5 and 7.
Oh, I'm looking at the dots, dog.
Yeah.
See, it confuses me, man. I'm telling you, dude, that dot is so bizarre. Okay.
Well, we're reversed right now. You're looking at me from over there, and
It would confuse me if I was playing guitar. I'd be like, what the hell is this dot doing here? I'd be looking
Oh,
for the
really?
third dot because I look for dots. I'm looking for the third dot, and I see the third dot. I'm like, well, that's the 7th fret.
Wow.
And it's like, well, wait, no, it's not the 7th fret. It's the 5th fret. Anyway, so now with your middle finger, hit the second string, and with your index and with your ring finger, hit the first string. So you're gonna alternate one, and then the other one. Make sure.
What fret?
Just you fret. Yeah, slowly though, one at a time. Okay, make sure that your index. Make sure you're holding your pick, right?
Right.
Okay, so you're gonna use your middle finger and then your ring finger. Nice. This is pretty decent. And now try to do a pull off as well. Go slowly though. Now you're noticing something happening, right? What you want to do is with your other hand, lift up. When you're done with the pull up, just unsqueeze the note. Don't take your finger off.
Yeah.
But like with your left hand,
Yeah.
so slam the second string, right? Make sure you're squeezing with your index. Now unsqueeze the index, squeeze the ring finger, and do it on the first string now.
Okay.
And then switch off. Hey, but the thing is, you don't want to lift your finger off the string. You want to keep it on the string.
All right.
Keep doing it.
Okay.
Nice. Making sure that your left hand, you're not lifting your fingers off the string. You're keeping them touching the strings, but you're just not
Yeah,
squeezing.
they're barely touching it.
Okay, good stuff. You see how it mutes the sound, and then you kind of get a nice clean tap here. And you're kind of trying to get it even. You want the hammer on to be even, the pull off to be even. So what that means is hammer on hard and pull off gently. Hammer on hard, pull off gently. That way you counteract how like the hammer on's usually soft and the pull off's really loud. So hammer on hard, pull off light. and then you get a balanced sound.
Is it bad that I still don't really know how to hammer on and pull off? I mean, I know how to do it. I just like when I see it, I'm like, what the hell does that mean? You know? Like, I mean, when I see like hammer on 9 and pull off, I'm like, what the hell?
I mean, that's why in the third book we tend to do more songs that have hammer-ons and pull-offs in them.
Okay.
So that way you get that. We didn't have that too much in the second book. I didn't really do that.
All right.
All right. So, anyways, back to this stuff, I guess. So that's cool. Nobody really showed me how to tap until like hella later. I thought it was impossible, but as you can see, it's actually not that hard. You just got to build speed with that now and know which notes to hit, because if you just tap random stuff, it doesn't sound that great. But that's why we learn theory, so that way you know which notes to hit.
Okay.
That's why I tend not to show people how to tap, because in order to tap, you got to know which notes to hit.
Yeah.
You got to know your theory. So
All right.
anyway, let's go back to this thing. We did it on F, which was okay, but like we didn't really go through the full thing. Let's just go up to G. It might be a little easier to do it on G. That's the 3rd fret, right? So we'll start again with the index IM PM PM thing. A couple times there. 3rd fret. Try to keep these relatively close. You know, you're kind of moving your hand a lot there. Try to keep it somewhat stretched.
Okay.
A little bit. Yeah, so it's kind of in position. IMP, MPM.
All right. Oh,
Now play the 4th.
no.
Well, that wasn't a dot, was it? Yeah. See how your index finger is playing the low index? It's playing
Yeah.
a dot, right?
Yeah.
So your pinky's got to be on a dot too.
Okay.
The index and the pinky have to play the same thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah? Alright. So let's now switch to I's. Same pattern
Okay.
with your index finger only. Go ahead and use the same pattern, right? Okay, this is good. Now, we're going to do the triangles backwards. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to play 1, 5, 3, 1. Can we try that? On
Yep.
the low triangle? 1, 5, 3, 1. That's a high.
Oh.
Let's go to the low. The low is the lowest song.
Oh, the
On the
string?
G.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're still in G, right?
Yeah. G1.
Okay. The low G. That's a high.
No, that's high. Yeah, I was up here.
The first G, the lowest one.
Well,
That one there, right? Okay, so you're gonna play
Yeah.
1, 5, 3, 1.
what the hell? Hold on.
You know what I mean by 5, 3, 1?
No.
Okay, so you see these triangles on my screen?
Yeah.
You see how I represent them in terms of first base, third base, fifth base? 1, 3, 5, like that?
Yeah.
What do you think that means?
Well, 1 is that's what you need to know to actually get to it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
If
the
you memorize
first
1,
note.
then you're good because it's gonna have the same pattern as everything else.
Exactly. But why are we labeling these as 1, 3, and 5? Why not 1, 2, 3?
I don't know.
Well, how many notes are in a scale?
7.
That's right, because if we count from
Oh.
our letters, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, we end up with 7 letters, right?
Okay.
So what we're doing here is we're not playing them sequentially. We're not playing A, B, C, A, B, C. That's not how it's working. It actually goes by twos. So you're leapfrogging over the second one. So you're going 1, 3. So in letters, that would be A, C, E. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. So we're leapfrogging over these letters. So when I say 1, 3, 5, and I say play it like 1, 5, 1, 5, 3, 1, that means you're going to play the first one, and then you're going to play the triangle backwards. 5, 3, 1.
All right, I got
Try
it.
doing that? 1, 5, 3, 1.
On the G?
Yeah, on G. Nice. Okay, so let's just do it once and then go to another one. Go to the middle one. Awesome. Can you do that same pattern that we did before? You kind of go to the high and then back to the middle and then the high and the middle and the low. Same pattern, just now with this little thing that we're doing.
What do you mean, pattern?
The IMPMPM pattern, but do it with this now.
Like, how to do that? Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you just play the low, and then go to mid. No. So this is the pattern, 1, 5, 3, 1. But you just played low, now go to mid.
Wait, what?
Alright. So you're going to play the low triangle first. 1, 5, 3, 1. Go for it. Now let's go to the mid triangle, the one in the middle.
Oh, okay.
And do the same thing. Now let's go to the high and do the same thing. Alright, let's go back to mid. Same thing. Now we go which direction? Back to high again, right? We're following that same... No, that's low, that's low.
Oh, right.
Not quite, that's an F.
Let's see.
G's up 2 more frets on the 10th fret. Or, sorry, on the 8th fret, my bad. Alright, let's go back to mid. Okay, so this seems to be a little bit more difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to alternate between step 2 and step 3. So you're going to do a couple of I's and then a couple of the 1, 5, 3, 1 things. So let's go back to I's using the same pattern from before. I. Right? Remember the pattern?
No.
Okay, let's go back to IMPMP then so you can remember what the pattern is. IMPMPM.
What was I?
Index, index, index.
Oh, well, I just did that.
Yeah, let's go back to the IMPMPM. I, M, P, M, P, M. Okay, so you see that pattern we just did with that?
Yeah.
I want you to do the same thing with your index finger.
Oh, okay.
That's the pattern I'm talking about. Nice, perfect. Now, switch it up to 1, 5, 3, 1s. Do the same pattern with 1, 5, 3, 1. Back to high. Mid. Alright, keep it up if you can.
Okay.
Back to low. Mid. High. Mid. High. Mid. Low. Now, you're doing good with this. So now what I'd like you to try to do is not play the ones. Put your finger there, but but don't play that note.
Okay.
5, 3, 1. Same pattern. Mid. High. Mid. High. Mid. Let's go back to high. How about the fourth one with your pinky? Nope.
Oh, wait.
There you go. Now, we're going to jump around randomly, okay? Or, actually, that was fine. I think that was fine for just the G right there. Can you go through the whole thing backwards? Can you go from high to, the fourth one, octave 4, the end, and then the high, and then the mid, and then the low, just like that, all backwards like that? 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1? Yeah, start with your pinky up at the top.
5, 3, 1?
Yeah, we just did it, right? We just practiced it.
1, 5, 3?
Huh?
Alright, I'll do it.
Okay, so pinky up at the top.
Yep.
And then start at the high, and let's go backwards. You can put your finger there, but just don't play that one.
Gotcha.
5, 3, 1. And then the mid.
Whoops. Wait.
And then the low. Okay, very good. So essentially, the Triad Workout, that first little recording, is going to drill you on all of these positions, all the letters, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, and F, I think.
Yeah.
And you got to go up the pattern, down the pattern, in one go. So
Okay.
you basically have to drill this little thing that we drilled on all the different letters.
So is that just to learn them more and be able to
Yeah,
do them
you gotta have them down. Why?
Okay. So you can do the instrumental stuff?
Yeah, because basically
Okay.
every other piece of music theory that we do from now on is gonna build on this. So like,
Okay.
if you don't have this down, it's gonna be hard to get the next stuff, because it's gonna build off of this. You basically have to know this. I mean, it'll help you because it'll reinforce this, because it's obviously gonna build off of it. But if you don't have this down, it's going to be a little bit harder to learn the other stuff. If you have this down really well, then the next stuff is going to be a piece of cake. You see?
Okay.
So let's go now to A, and we'll try this one last time. Yeah? So on A, and do the same thing. So you just work with A for a little bit. Sure, you kind of know A already, right?
Yeah.
So let's start over here. What's the directions? Like, I have it written down here. 3 stages. Imp, I, 1, 5, 3, 1.
Okay.
That's it.
Where's A?
Where is A?
Oh, well, should I use the second string or?
We always start from the biggest string possible, right?
Okay. Alright, I guess we'll find it.
Yeah, try to look for the letters, right? We were just playing G, and where's A? There it is. Awesome.
Right.
Okay. So starting from there, imp, I-M-P, M-P-M.
Got it.
Yep. Pinky. Nice. Perfect. And every so often, you're gonna kind of go up to the top and hit the 4, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and then 4 with your pinky. Octave 1, octave 2, octave 3, octave 4. Try it
Alright.
out. And then hit the 4th.
Is that right?
Wasn't quite right.
What was?
So keep in mind your index finger, the very first one, the lowest one. Where is it?
That's on.
On one of those dots, right? Which dot? Don't count
4?
the first dot.
Yeah, 4.
4.
Yeah, right?
How many dots is that?
There's, that's 2.
Yeah, it's the second dot, right? We're not
Oh,
counting the first one.
I thought you meant frets. I was counting frets, not dots.
You want to count the dots. There you go. With your pinky, right?
Yeah, what sense does that make? It's, hold on. Because it's 4 frets, but if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, that's in between dots.
Well, it's not 4 frets. It's 5.
Oh, well. Oh, you're right. I don't know why I wasn't counting the first. There was a situation where I wasn't supposed to count the first. And I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Don't count the first dot.
Oh, but count the first fret. Yeah.
Count the first fret, but don't count the first dot.
All right,
See,
yeah.
it's like the most annoying thing. It like literally screws everything up when you're trying to
Yeah.
figure out what the fretboard is, man. It's hard, dude. Like, what was that guitar you were looking at buying?
It was a PRS.
Does it have 24 frets?
Yeah.
Does it have a dot on the first fret?
Let me check.
Make sure it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's gonna screw with you. It screws with
Okay.
me, man. It screws with me. It's gonna screw with you. I had to literally had one that had one of those, and it was like the most annoying thing. I couldn't play it very well because it kept on making me confused.
Have you ever found a guitar without one?
Well, yeah, sure.
Oh.
Schecters are great. They don't have it.
Oh yeah, the PRS doesn't have it.
Nice.
Wow.
Another
Alright.
reason to get it.
Yeah.
It's not too expensive, is it?
They go for around 6 to 1,000.
Jesus Christ! You gotta understand, man. When you're buying guitars, you're really just paying for a name brand
Yeah.
and the style. If you
Okay.
just get a regular, like, you can basically get any guitar around the $200 range or $300 range or something like that. Maybe a little bit nicer, it'll be 300. If you get something that's like a reasonable like that, every guitar plays the same. You're gonna play it's the same as 200, the same as 300, the same as 4, 5, 600, 1,000, 2,000. It doesn't matter what you spend. They're all gonna play the same.
Yeah.
It's literally just design and the name brand.
Okay.
But they all feel the same and they all sound the same. It's
I
your
didn't think 1,000 I didn't think like 800 was a lot for a guitar, or even 1,000 really.
well,
Never seemed like a lot for.
I generally
guitar
like
wise.
spending like 200 to 300 on something because
Really?
yeah, I mean it's gonna play the same as something that's priced that much. My guitars look super plain. They're just one color. There's nothing special
Yeah,
about
that's
them.
true.
But they work just as well. And that's all I need. I need something that works really nice. It has what I want. It has 24 frets. It's got good action. It's got try to get the volume knobs somewhat away. I usually pull those off anyways, and since I'm pulling off a volume knob, I usually don't want to be spending a lot on the guitar because I'm going to destroy it anyway,
Yeah.
because I pull off the volume knobs.
Why do you do that? So you don't whack it?
Exactly, so I don't move the volume while I'm playing the guitar because they always put the volume knob right there, and I have to pull it off so that way I don't touch the freaking knob. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's funny.
Anyway,
Alright.
so let's keep going because we didn't finish this quite yet. So try going again 1, 2, 3, 4, low, mid, high, end in the octaves. Low, mid, high, last.
What am I doing? Imp or?
Yeah, imp.
Right.
IMPP because now you're gonna hit the fourth one. And then hit the highest. Ooh, not quite.
What the hell?
I'll bet you it's a dot thing.
Oh, I was on the wrong string. That's why.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Okay. And then you go backwards from there. P, P, M, I. It's tough, huh?
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, if you got lost on the way up, and yeah, try going back up again and then coming back. You gotta kind of keep track, like as if you were keeping track of your footsteps in the snow, because otherwise, if you kind of get lost at the top, you won't be able to find your way back.
Yeah.
So try going
Okay.
up and then coming back right back down.
Up is in towards the. Okay.
Yeah, up, and down. Okay, with your index finger, that's fine. Keep doing it. Index finger up. Nope.
What? Oh, wrong string.
Alright, come back. Nice. If you feel comfortable doing indexes, let's do the normal pattern with eyes.
Okay.
I.
What does that mean?
The pattern. Yeah, the pattern is always going to be the same. Low, mid, high, mid, high, mid, low.
So wait, I don't do the last part, the fourth?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like an extra bonus. Like, just to do it every so often, you want to just remind yourself, because, you know, you got to know where the end extremes are.
No, it's there.
I didn't put it into the pattern just because it's...
All right.
It's,
well, I can do index, middle, pinky if you want. It's up to you.
The second one is harder, the index finger. It's better to do the index finger one. It's easier to do index, middle, pinky, right? Because it's like easy. But index is harder because now you got to move around your index finger.
I like that. It seems really easy.
Well,
I don't like the stretch.
All right. So if you want to go to the third step, then we start playing 1 5 3 1. Go ahead and try that. Do the pattern again.
Yeah, that's the one I'm not good with.
Yeah. Alright.
Is that right?
Yep. Mid. Just one time on each.
Okay.
Nice. High. Back to mid. Back to high. Mid. And back to low. Now, same thing, but without playing the ones, so just 5 3 1s.
Come on, I think I got this.
Nice. Put your finger in that spot for one, but just don't play it. Nice. And play the high, the super high. Nice. And now come back down, starting from high.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just come through the 3 octaves. 5 3 1.
Oh, you don't want me to play the actual theme backwards, huh?
That's not the right foot.
That's wrong anyway. Oh.
Alright, I just noticed something funny.
Yeah.
We're playing majors.
Is that wrong? Is that not what we're supposed to be doing?
Is A major or a minor?
Minor, right?
Alright, so we should be doing a minor shape.
Oh, how do I do that? Is it
the other triangle, remember it?
Oh, right, okay.
Not a big deal. We didn't really do it too much, but the other.
Well, I know A major now.
Yeah, you kind of know A major, but we don't want to know A major. I want you to know A minor. Forget about it.
Okay.
But yeah, you technically know A major now, right?
Yeah.
See, so you could substitute these things. You know, you could do G minors or whatever. But I want you to stick with the specific ones that we do all the time, so that way you're always looking at the guitar in the exact same way. Every single time you come to play, it's always the same things. It's like it's kind of like if you were to learn one song in your entire life, and you kept playing the same song over and over and over and over and over again forever, you'd get really good at that song, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
So if we just stick to the same layout of scale and music theory concept, and you do the same exact music theory every single time, you're gonna get really good at it eventually.
Okay, so we just do one for now?
Exactly.
So get a minor or major or whatever the hell.
Well, see, the thing is, this one key actually has 6 or 7 keys within it. So you have to understand how that works. most guitar players, most musicians who try to learn theory, they kind of don't really understand how that works. So by doing this, you're gonna get faster at understanding what theory really is, because once you see the layout, you'll start to realize what's going on here.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll go ahead and call it a day here, and that was good. You can see it's tough to do the triad workout. It's tough. You got to know all the shapes. You got to get good at them.
Yeah,
you think you could practice all the different letters and stuff?
Yeah. Should I learn A minor or should I keep doing A major?
Just do them. Do them all, and have to be correct. What are the letters? What's A?
What do you mean?
Is it major, minor, or diminished?
Minor?
A minor. Okay. What about B?
Diminished?
B diminished. All right. What about C?
Major?
Nice. You know these. Okay. How about D?
There's two, aren't there? Major and minor?
Nope.
Oh, wait, D minor?
D minor. Okay. How about E?
Minor?
All right. How about F?
Major?
Good. And how about G?
Major.
Nice. So you know them. Now you just have to solidify them onto the guitar so you know where to find them.
Okay.
These are the letters that are not sharps and flats. All right. Everything that we do,
Alright.
it's just gonna be like memorizing the white notes on your guitar, the white notes on the piano, on your guitar. So you have that entire layout, like you know exactly where all the white notes are on the guitar. Now, of course, there are the sharps and flats in between, but once you know where all those natural notes are, it's gonna be really easy to play the in-between notes because you just play in between.
Okay.
All
Thanks.
right. Good stuff, man. I'll see you around again.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. See ya.
Yeah.